Hi, welcome to my podcast Soul Talks. I am the host Nirjana Aura and today we are going to be talking on a very beautiful topic. बहुत ही अद्भुत और रोचक टॉपिक है शिव शक्ति के बारे में। हम कहीं पे भी जाए कहीं ना कहीं हमारी लाइफ में इम्बैलेंसेस होते हैं और क्यों ना हो 7 चक्र है हमारे पास, 6 लेशिया है, 5 हमारी सेंसेस है, 4 दिशाएं हैं, 3 हमारे बॉडीज़ है, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक बेचारी आत्मा कहाँ से बैलेंस कर पाएगी। तो इसीलिए हम इस टॉपिक के लिए हम लेके आए हैं शिव शक्ति, जो 2 पार्ट से 2 पोलैरिटीज़ हैं एंड 2 पोलैरिटीज़ को कैसे हम इंटीग्रेट करेंगे और कैसे हमें अपनी लाइफ बैलेंस में लेके आएंगे। अब कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, वी हैव एन एस्टीम्ड डॉक्टर अनीता विद अस हु इज़ गोइंग टू बी टॉकिंग अबाउट इट। हाय, वेलकम डॉक्टर अनीता, वेलकम टू माय पॉडकास्ट द सोल टॉक्स, जहाँ पे हम आत्मा की बात दिल से करते हैं। सो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है जो आपका स्पेशलिटी है, जहाँ पे आप एक शिव शक्ति के बारे में बात करते हैं। पर थोड़ा मैं अपने ऑडियंस को भी बताना चाहती हूँ कि शी इज़ अ पास्ट लाइफ थेरेपिस्ट, शी इज़ अ हिप्नोथेरेपिस्ट एंड इनर चाइल्ड इंटीग्रेशन, बट मोर देन दैट शी इज़ अ वंडरफुल ऑथर। इनकी राइटिंग के मैं बहुत बड़ी फ़ैन हूँ, इसी की वजह से मैंने आपसे कनेक्ट किया था बहुत साल पहले। तो आपकी ये जो बुक है शिव शक्ति, तो ये टॉपिक भी हमारा आज का यही रहेगा। तो आप प्लीज़ इसे इंट्रोड्यूस कीजिए इस टॉपिक को, फिर हम बात करेंगे इसके ऊपर।
सो शिव शक्ति जो मेरे बुक में जो मैंने लिखा है, ये इस बुक का नाम है शिव शक्ति द कंटिन्यूस कॉन्टिन्यूम।
Okay.
उसका मतलब है कि शिव शक्ति इज़ नॉट ओनली द गॉड्स दैट वी सी अप तक। शिव शक्ति एक्चुअल में एक एनर्जी है जो डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन और डिवाइन फेमिनिन को पोर्ट्रे करती है। इट्स अ नेम फॉर दैट। ओके, सो वो जो एक एनर्जी है जो पूरे यूनिवर्स को, पूरे ब्रह्मांड को का जो बेस है, जो प्रिंसिपल है, दैट इज शिव शक्ति।
ओके,
सो वॉट एवर वी आर सीइंग राइट नाउ, जो भी हम कर रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग इज अबाउट शिव शक्ति। एंड इट इज द कंटिन्यूस कॉन्टिन्यूम, मीन्स वो एक कंटिन्यूस इवॉल्व हो रहा है फ्रॉम यॉन्स ऑफ एजेस, जब से वो सोर्स इट मस्ट हैव स्टार्टेड। वो जो जर्नी है वो इवॉल्व हो रहा है और उसके साथ हम भी इवॉल्व हो रहे हैं। वो हम आगे समझेंगे कि कैसे।
तो मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ और डिटेल में कि ये जो शिव और शक्ति का जो आधार है, जो सार है, वो किस लेवल पे हमारी लाइफ में रिफ्लेक्ट करता है, मतलब हाउ डज इट एक्चुअली रिफ्लेक्ट इन आवर लाइफ,
yes. So शिव शक्ति, if you really look at it, it is completely we are enveloped by शिव शक्ति। जैसे हमारा ब्रेथ, द ब्रेथ इन एंड द ब्रेथ आउट, वो कॉन्स्टेंटली वो इन ब्रेथ एंड आउट ब्रेथ जो हो रहा है, दैट इज शिव शक्ति। ये जो आंखें आप ब्लिंक कर रहे हो, दैट इज शिव शक्ति।
अच्छा,
ये जो दिन है, रात है, द डे एंड नाइट इज शिव शक्ति। हाई टाइड, लो टाइड इज शिव शक्ति, है ना। ऑल द मॉर्निंग, द नाइट, द डार्क, द लाइट, द हॉट एंड द कोल्ड,
ओके,
everything is like they are just two sides of the same coin. It's like the duality that we are living in, and the duality is Shiv Shakti. It is just playing that, the dance, the eternal dance, the tandav. The if you really look at it, the हमारे जो cells है हमारे body के, the anu and the renu, we call it the atoms and the molecules.
yes,
That is also Shiv Shakti. एवरीथिंग। सो द एसेंस, जो अगर आप किसी भी लिविंग थिंग, नॉन लिविंग थिंग को भी देखोगे, तो इट इज ऑल्सो स्त्रीलिंग एंड पुलिंग। नो, वी ऑल्सो टेल अ जेंडर, आती है, जा रहा है, कब ले आओ, एवरीथिंग हैज अ जेंडर। हाउ, why would a non living thing have a gender? Because it's also made of some products from the universe only, no? As long as we are part of this earth and this universe, everything is Shiva Shakti.
ओके, एवरीथिंग। सो ऑल्सो जैसे हमारे सनातन धर्म में एक अद्वैता का कॉन्सेप्ट होता है, जहाँ पे इट्स अबाउट नॉन ड्यूअलिटी। सो हाउ डू यू एक्सप्लेन दैट नॉन ड्यूअलिटी और अद्वैता विद द शिव शक्ति प्रिंसिपल्स या कॉन्सेप्ट्स?
सो अद्वैता मीन्स दैट व्हेन यू हैव मूव्ड अवे फ्रॉम द डुअलिटी। जैसे हम ये वर्ल्ड में आते हैं, so we are in the duality, we have the veils, we forget what is what. So we are playing the drama, we are playing in the game of illusion में हम रह रहे हैं, जी रहे हैं, ड्रामा में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं विदाउट रियलाइजिंग व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. बट द जर्नी ऑफ द सोल क्या है? वो बाहर निकल के इट हैज़ टू सी एंड ऑब्जर्व एंड इवॉल्व.
Okay.
And Advaita means be moving beyond this illusion, beyond this entire concept of you and me into we. There is no I there. Once
Okay.
you can understand that आप अगर मेरे सामने हो, if I'm getting triggered by you or if I'm feeling enamored by you, wow, what a person, also is my mirror. Your
Okay.
good and bad is also my mirror. Okay?
Okay.
Whatever is there, everything is about me. So when we can move beyond the understanding ki, you know, the garb of the body, thin, fat, dark, your caste,
The
your
labels,
creed, your
basically,
labels,
all the
and you
labels.
can see everybody as a human having the same blood running through it. What is the blood? It's life force.
Okay.
That is the prana. That is your shakti.
Shakti.
है ना?
Yeah.
So when we can see that everybody has the same life force. So when you are in the universe, when you are in a, so if somebody has murdered someone, can he not go and have a bath in the river? Will the river reject him?
No.
Will the sun reject him?
No.
Though, why? The universe is an acceptance of everyone as it is because we are a part of the same universe.
So that is the construct that we have made, the
Yes.
illusion of the matrix.
Yes.
I think that is where we are all getting stuck up.
Yes.
And non-duality is beyond that.
Beyond that, and that's the Advaita. That is how the concept where Shiva and Shakti are the Ardhanarishwara. Then there is no
Ardhanarishwara.
Shiv separate and Shakti separate. Because actually, if you look at it again beyond the Shiva Shakti, beyond the divine masculine and feminine, we are the Ardhanarishwara.
Ardhanarishwara.
Because each one of us has it. No, we all have Shiv inside us and Shakti inside us. Can you only breathe in and in and in and not out?
No. Yes.
Can you stop blinking your eye?
No.
Like, no, we can't.
Yeah.
You know, we can't do that.
So if just correct me if I've understood well कि जब हम शिव और शक्ति दोनों को इंटीग्रेट कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद जब वो एक अलग डिवाइन एनर्जी बन जाती है, वहाँ से अद्वैता की जर्नी शुरू होती है.
Yes.
तो अब ये जो हम प्रिंसिपल्स की बात कर रहे हैं वो इट इज़ वी आर लिटिल बिलो द अद्वैता.
Yes.
बिकॉज उस लेवल का हमारा नॉलेज विजडम और शायद कार्मिक भी
Yeah, it's
होना
an
चाहिए.
it's an evolution. And you have to keep
हाँ,
evolving.
so maybe our souls, the most of us, our souls are not to that level.
Yes.
But ultimately you have to
It's a
integrate.
learning. We all are learning, we all are growing, we all are
over the
evolving.
period. तो जैसे ये आप बता रहे हो देयर इज़ अ पोलैरिटी. तो इन हिंदुइज्म जैसे हम शिव शक्ति का प्रिंसिपल है, तो मैंने वैसे भी बहुत से एक स्पिरिचुअल ट्रेडिशंस में देखे जिनको रिलीजन के थ्रू अगर हम देखने जाए तो एडम एंड ईव है जो एब्राहमिक प्रिंसिपल्स है, ओसाइरस एंड इसिस है जो इजिप्शियन में एक कॉन्सेप्ट माना जाता है डिवाइन कपल का जैसे हम बोलते हैं. Then we also have, in Wicca and paganism also the path of sun and the path of moon, या तो फिर the heaven and the sky in cosmology, Chinese cosmology. तो ये राधा कृष्ण जैसे हिंदुइज्म में है, फिर राम सीता जो है, तो इतने सारे प्रिंसिपल्स एक ही पॉइंट पे बात कर रहे हैं हम, यही पॉइंट पे हम
They
बात
are all
कर रहे
Shiva
हैं.
and Shakti.
At the end of the
They
day,
are all divine masculine and divine feminine. Only there is variation. Like if you look at Shakti, she will have how many variations? She has so many different forms.
Yes.
Right? Even Shiva in itself has so many various forms.
Okay.
So Shiva, again, if you look at Vishnu,
हाँ.
now if you look at Shiva and you look at Vishnu, Vishnu is a bit more softer,
Yes.
little bit feminine. Krishna is a little more feminine.
More feminine, yes.
Why? Because it's just that they are taking on a different persona of the permutation combination of Shiva and Shakti.
Is it?
Yeah, and if you look at it, who takes birth in the yugas? Only Vishnu avatars.
Vishnus, yes.
Shiva never comes as avatars. Only Vishnu comes because the Purusha and the Prakriti.
हाँ.
है ना? The Prakriti is the earth. That's the heaven and earth again.
Yes.
So the heaven cannot come down. The earth can. You need an earth element to bring it down.
It up. So, for better understanding for all our viewers, can you describe more about the divine masculine and the divine feminine concept?
So divine masculine is the part of your. So we all have a divine masculine. आपके अंदर भी masculine feminine है. मेरे अंदर भी मैस्कुलिन फेमिनिन है.
सो जस्ट टू आस्क यू कि लोगों को लगता है कि डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन मीन्स वो मैस्कुलिन जेंडर है और फेमिनिन मतलब फेमिनिन जेंडर है. थोड़ा इसके ऊपर आप और डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करेंगे?
So the larger context in the normal day-to-day life, yes, there's a man and a woman. That's the masculine and the feminine. Divine masculine and feminine are the evolved parts of you, which are divine. So there are lower masculine, feminine parts that are higher. The evolved. What is the level of evolvement?
Okay.
Again, coming back to one woman or one man, we all have. You have seen some woman who's a tomboy.
Yes.
So her masculinity is more and her
Yes.
femininity is less. You've seen a man who might be more artistic, creative, maybe a Kathak dancer.
Yes.
So his femininity would be more.
Okay.
So this is how the ratio of feminine and masculine in everybody is different.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to become successful and if you want to become like, if you look at all the top-notch people and if you look at them, they will have both in a balanced form. I'm not saying 50-50.
Okay.
It might be 60-40, it might be 70-30, but he will be or she will be aware of both her parts. And she
Okay.
will be utilizing her feminine and masculine in completion.
Okay.
That is how you become successful.
Okay.
अभी से फॉर एग्जाम्पल मुझे बहुत नॉलेज है. ओके, आई हैव ऑल दी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ शेयर्स में कैसे ग्रो करना है, क्या करना है, एवरीथिंग. बट मैं अपना इंट्यूशन का पार्ट को एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहा हूँ एज अ मेल. मैं नॉलेज से चल रहा हूँ, बट आई एम मेकिंग ओनली लॉसेस.
Okay. Okay.
So the moment I begin in my feminine, accept my intuition and say, okay, logically this, but my intuition says, let me go for this.
Okay. Okay.
And then when I do it, that's when I have accessed both.
Okay.
And that is how I will move ahead. So the creative aspect and the go-getter aspect has to be together.
Together.
You will see so many fashion designers or
Yeah.
painters, they do lovely work, but they don't become successful.
Yes.
Because they don't know how to access their masculine. Their feminine is very strong. They are completely artistic. But उनके masculine का उनको वो नहीं है कि okay इसको अभी how to make it into money, how to invest the money and grow the money. That is the
Okay.
masculine.
Oh, okay. So if I may put it in a term like this, not 100%, but just in few terms, divine masculine or the masculine is the logical part of the left brain, and the creativity is the divine feminine is the creativity or the intuition part of the right brain. So basically it's an amalgamation of left and right both together.
Both together.
Yeah. Okay.
We use both our hands, no?
Yes.
We have to use both our legs. Imagine if you're using only one.
Then we are paralyzed or we are handicapped,
Yes.
So okay.
So you have to use both.
So in just out of the context, in day-to-day life, how can we use this principle of feminine and masculine in our, like, can you give some examples so that our viewers can understand कि अच्छा इनकी masculine power बहुत ज़्यादा है, feminine कम है, और या तो उनकी femininity बहुत ज़्यादा है, masculine कम है, तो
Yeah,
कुछ
like I said, if you're very artistic but you don't know how to handle your accounts,
Okay.
or you're too much in the mind and you're not accessing your intuition.
Okay.
These are very basic ground
things.
rules, or
Okay.
you're too much like doing. Some people they work very hard,
हाँ.
but they don't get success.
Okay.
बोलते सुबह से हम काम कर रहे हैं, रात तक हम काम कर रहे हैं, so where am I going wrong?
Okay.
I'm a hard worker, मुझे सब कुछ आता है, क्योंकि मैंने कहाँ पे मेरी क्रिएटिविटी को ब्लॉक करके रखा हुआ है ना? So this is creative, like this is my creative aspect, and then say for example you made the studio, it's a creative aspect.
Yes.
And then bringing it into form and making a podcast here is your masculine.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
combined both.
Okay. Oh yes. So one is an action and one is the kind of the creativity,
the design, the creative, मुझे क्या करना है, and the masculine will go ahead and do it.
Do that. Okay. Beautiful.
So this is very basic, the very, very basic understanding of masculine and feminine.
नहीं. But I think इसमें से भी lot of people will understand so many aspects about them. You made it so clear कि कहाँ क्या कैसे करना है. मतलब अगर हम एक ही चीज़ करे जा रहे हैं तो हो सकता है we are not attracting it.
Yes.
Because I have seen also, बहुत बारी मैंने देखा है कि there are female who are they want to make it large and they are struggling so hard. and they get burnt at the end of the day. इतने थक जाते हैं and they become helpless, you know. तो maybe I think so because she is overdoing her masculine part.
I was going to say that she's not overdoing her feminine.
Yeah.
She's overdoing her masculine.
हाँ.
And she's not accessing her own,
yeah.
you know, her own feminine, which she must have naturally be having
Be
it.
there, हाँ.
But she must have blocked it because in her the block, if she's blocked, then there
Yes.
has to be a trauma or a wound
Yes.
which says, you know,
Yeah.
I want to go out there and do it. I want to make it in the world.
Yes.
But I have to be like a man,
Yes, protector.
a protector.
Yeah,
A
Shiva is
provider.
also a provider, a nurturer, and a protector. You
Yes,
know, so
yes.
she then overdoes the Shiva element in
Yes,
her. Okay,
yes,
okay, okay.
yes.
तो और वहाँ पे उनकी जो प्रकृति है या जो यू नो शक्ति का जो पार्ट है वो कम हो जाता है.
कम हो जाता है.
हाँ, क्योंकि उनको खुद को भी प्रोटेक्ट करना होता है. तो ये ऐसे व्हेन यू आर वर्किंग विद सो मेनी क्लाइंट्स ऑफ योर्स, तो कहाँ पे आप ये देखते हैं ऐसे जो केसेस होते हैं? वेयर डू यू सी ऑल दिस, यू नो,
Where-
केसेस व्हेन यू सी दैट?
So we have to explain to them where they are going wrong.
Okay.
अगर कोई केस ऐसे आता है and then we can see the imbalance,
हाँ.
then we help them access it and see it.
Okay.
So we give them a lot of homework. कि
Homeworks.
go home and do this, you know,
Okay.
do that. छोटे छोटे exercises, very simple daily living exercises. Like कभी कभी feminine blocked है, तो go and put some makeup.
Yeah.
You know, put some nail polish.
Yeah.
They say, oh, but why? You know, मैं कभी कभी तो जैसे मैं करती हूँ, but still it is blocked. Because वो कर रहे हैं एक out of a habit or something,
Yeah.
not out of the feelings of I
हाँ.
want to look beautiful or you know this is me. Like go for a spa and enjoy yourself to open up your feminine energies.
Yeah, I have those blocks, you know. For me to do makeup or to, you know,
Yes.
I think so now that I'm talking with you, I'm understanding that I'm more in my masculine energy and not in my feminine. तो वो
Yes.
makeup करना is a task for me.
Task.
हाँ, वो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि you know to look good is a task. I
Yes.
just want to be on my own, you
Yes.
know, work with that. So I think that is masculine energy that is playing,
Yes,
you know.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Because बहुत सारे viewers हमारे होंगे जो जिनको they might be going through the same thing, you
Yes,
know, like I
yes.
mean. So then you help them integrate both the parts
Yes.
and really with that.
Yes.
Okay, तो इससे मुझे एक ये भी एक टॉपिक याद आ रहा है. जैसे आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग कि जैसे ये शिव शक्ति जो कॉन्शियसनेस है, जैसे अब इफ़ आई एम यू नो बैलेंसिंग माई एनर्जीज, यू नो, आपने कुछ होमवर्क करने को जैसे बता दिया या आपने कुछ टिप्स दे दिए या आपने जो भी हीलिंग पैटर्न से भी आपने अगर क्लीन कर दिया है, तो कहीं ना कहीं मेरी जो शिव और शक्ति है वो बैलेंस हो जाएगी एंड आई विल ग्रो विद दैट. करेक्ट है? तो आई जस्ट ऑल्सो वॉन्टेड टू नो कि जब मैं ग्रो हो रही हूँ तो आई थिंक द यूनिवर्स इज कॉन्स्टेंटली एक्सपैंडिंग, तो उसके साथ क्या शिव शक्ति की जो कॉन्शियसनेस है या उनकी जो चेतना है वो भी ग्रो होती रहती है?
What a beautiful question. What a beautiful question. So yes, so how वो समझेंगे हम.
हाँ.
अगर हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस है वो एक कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, जो अगेन जो मेन कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. सो वी आर कनेक्टेड टू मेनी कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस, है ना. जैसे यू एंड मी आर कनेक्टेड एज फ्रेंड्स इन अ कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस, ओके, लर्निंग सिमिलर थिंग्स. There will be a spiritual consciousness where we are connected because we are in the same field. Then there might be another consciousness which is the Indian women consciousness, जहाँ पे बहुत सारे इंडियन वुमेन वर गोइंग थ्रू सिमिलर इश्यूज.
Yes.
सो उनका एक एक अलग अलग कॉन्शियसनेस, ऐसे करके करके वी गेट अटैच टू द मेन कॉन्शियस. सो शिव एंड शक्ति
Okay.
are completely manifesting themselves through us. They are living their life through us. I'll give you another example, उल्टा.
Okay.
So the ocean,
हाँ.
okay, ocean का जो एक ड्रॉप अगर हम लेते हैं, does it have the same properties as the ocean?
Yes.
So what are we? We are one drop
Of the
from
ocean.
the entire Shiv Shakti. So if so now you take a drop under a microscope, है ना, and now you sit and understand कि उसकी consciousness shift हो रही है.
Okay.
So will there be a shift in the entire consciousness of the ocean?
Yes.
Simple, very simply put.
Oh my God, so beautifully put, you know. Okay, so as we change, the consciousness changes.
Because
And-
he is living it through us.
Through us.
वो बहुत स्मार्ट है ना.
हाँ.
They are made us. उन्होंने हमको बना दिया. कि गेम खेलते रहो.
Okay.
What is this game? Why are we playing this game?
Yeah, I would like to know
We are
that
playing
also.
this game
Why?
because we are growing. Everybody is evolving. So
Yes.
women, we are talking about women because you and I are a woman.
Women, yes.
100 years back, were we same?
No.
Were we even brought up the same way, or thought patterns or the abilities to do certain things? Everything is shifted.
Yes.
है ना? 50 years back also, then 30 years back. Look at us now. Look at the children, girls who are coming in the future. I'm just giving a woman because we are
yeah,
women.
women's perspective.
So we are evolving. Everybody is evolving constantly at a continuous pace.
yes. Okay.
There is a constant, like, it's like a heartbeat. If you will be in silence and if you can hear what is the Om, it is the heartbeat of Shiva and
Heartbeat.
Shakti.
Is it?
There's nothing else. At least I see it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, of course, but I think that's beautiful to say that. Also, it's also, I can now understand that if we are changing, the consciousness is changing, and the consciousness is changing, which is making us change.
Yes.
So जी आपका ये जो continuous जो part जो है, it's constantly it's happening,
Constantly happening.
Yeah. So that means universe is giving us a lot of chances to grow.
Yes, because अगर कोई कहाँ पे ग्रो हो रहा है तो मैं भी यहाँ पे ग्रो हो रही हूँ. अगर मेरा उनका एक कनेक्शन है तो.
Okay.
If we have a similar issue,
Okay.
so people with similar baggage
हाँ.
will be connected somewhere. जैसे you always say we attract people like us.
Yes. Your
And-
vibe decides your tribe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why we
yes.
attract them? So why they are only coming? Why some other person? Because that is our collective consciousness.
Okay.
They are a part of our collective consciousness. Families are also like that.
अच्छा.
When we come with the same drama, best friends.
Yes.
क्योंकि वो सब एक दूसरे को support करने के लिए आते हैं ना. Sometimes it's very tough. So that way also we are growing. So if I'm growing, you are growing.
Yes.
You are growing, I'm growing.
So sometimes somebody grows and it's kind of like a torch bearer.
Yes.
They grow so high and उनके growth से फिर वो
सब
collective
उठ जाते
भी
हैं.
बहुत से होते हैं. तभी जैसे हमारे एक संत महात्माज होते हैं, ascended masters होते हैं, वो सबका पेन लेके इवॉल्व हो जाते हैं और ऐसी
सब साथ में evolve
हाँ
होते हैं.
ऊर्जा he is giving out that same kind of energy जिससे हम सब इवॉल्व होते हैं.
Yes.
तो तभी शायद वो बोलते हैं गुरु की वाणी सुनिए, संत वाणी सुनिए,
Yes.
बिकॉज उन्होंने इवॉल्व किया है तो वो विजडम के साथ हमारे थ्रू
और
बात
merely
करते हैं.
listening to them, you will evolve.
इवॉल्व. यस.
Merely those words going into your ears, you will evolve.
Yes. Okay. So as I understand, it's the heartbeat of the Shiva, which is everyone is kind of evolving constantly. We all are growing, and with our growth, the Shiva is also growing, the Shakti is also
Yes.
growing, which is further giving us more tools and more things, तो हम grow होवे. मतलब अगर हम अब grow नहीं होंगे तब कब grow होंगे? It's
Yes.
like that, ना? The
Yes.
gods are also, the universe are also telling us, please grow now.
Yes.
We're constantly helping you.
Constantly.
तो ये एक थोड़ा ऑफ ट्रैक क्वेश्चन है कि बहुत से लोग होते हैं जो जैसे हमारी स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी शुरू होती है तो वी फील अ लिटिल लॉस्ट आउट कि कोई हमारे साथ नहीं होता बिकॉज एक वो प्रोसेस होता है जहाँ पे स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ होता है. वी गो थ्रू लॉट ऑफ अबैंडनमेंट्स एंड रिजेक्शंस एंड देन वी सी द रियलिटी जो एंड देन सडनली वी गो इनटू द डार्क नाइट ऑफ द फेस. तो वहाँ पे हमको बहुत से कलेक्टिव में मैं देख रही हूँ so many people are feeling that they are all alone, they don't know हमारे साथ कौन है, जो है उनके साथ वो रहना नहीं है. तो I think this is kind of a strong message to them that the consciousness is always working with you.
Consciousness is always working with you. So मैं तो हमेशा बोलती हूँ आप कभी भी अकेले नहीं होते at any given time.
Okay.
God never leaves you.
Alone.
Period.
Okay.
Period. हम देख नहीं पाते हैं या हम उसे महसूस नहीं कर पाते हैं या हम इतने ब्लॉक्ड होते हैं कि हम उनके मैसेजेस नहीं ले पाते हैं.
Okay.
But God is always there around you. Now when we say God, we can say angels, we can say our guardian angels, animal spirits, plant spirits, God as in our deities whom we worship, our gurus. There are so many beings at one given time around you. So
Yes.
even if you feel you are all alone facing a certain problem,
Situation, yeah.
turn to God.
Okay.
He will never disappoint you.
somewhere I had heard that when you are not in alignment, basically you are disconnected from the source. And when you're disconnected from the source, automatically, then you are going through all of this, and it's kind of God's way to tell you, come on, let's connect together. How can you explain this?
I will not use the word disconnect because we are never disconnected from the source.
So from our side.
I will say we are blocked, or we are unable to see the connect,
Yes.
or we are just too clouded to see the
Connection.
and to hear the messages. So we feel ki okay, we are feeling lonely, or we are feeling. But when we are going through a transformational phase,
Yes.
it is the dark night of the soul. It is like अगर एक caterpillar है और वो cocoon के अंदर है, how will he feel?
Oh my God.
It's a painful process.
Very painful.
But then he becomes the butterfly.
Yes.
है ना?
Yes.
But that cocoon में he's alone.
Yes.
He's going through that. So you look at a rock. Rock goes through its metamorphosis.
Yes, metamorphosis.
But,
yes.
yeah. But he also is going through his pain and process.
Okay.
Okay? Animals are going through the process of pain.
Is it?
Evolution. Everything is constantly, evolution is going on in everything.
Okay.
The water, the rocks, the plants, the animals.
So the animate and the inanimate, both of them are going through the evolution process.
Everything is going through the evolution.
Okay. And after that, once we are a little bit evolved, I think so we have that progress where we can then connect with the sources. And that's when you realize that you were never alone.
Yeah.
I think it's only
Yeah.
when you go back, then you can connect the dots.
Yes.
When you are in the process, you feel completely abandoned.
Yes.
So बहुत सारे हमारे viewers हैं who might be going through this rejection cycle and abandonment cycles and all of that. I think it's a very good statement for them that this period you are not aware that you are alone, but you are there. Only when you cross on the other side of the threshold from wherever you are to where you have to reach, will you be able to reach. So it's such a inspirational things, because
I feel God is always lending his hand.
yeah,
Always lending his hand.
Always.
हम कभी देख नहीं पाते हैं. So you're never actually abandoned or rejected.
I actually
That never happens.
agree with that.
I have gone through this.
Slap.
The dark night of the soul so many times. You have gone through.
Yes,
I've gone.
yes.
So we go through it. But I have seen God coming closer.
Can you tell more about, and I also wanted to know how you started your journey, because I want to, let my
So journey
viewers-
starts the same way. So
Yeah.
I feel this is my understanding of life, that whenever you have to go through a spiritual growth, something comes and hits you.
Yes.
Because you're living your life normally, you're studying, you're growing, you're marrying, you have children. But suddenly something doesn't feel right, or things stop working for you and you're wondering why, what is happening in your life, what is it that you're not doing correctly. But it's nothing like that. It is, then we feel karma hai, ye hai, this is why I'm going through this,
हाँ.
So there are times when everybody goes through the dark night of their souls, we all go through it at some point of time. और हमें ऐसे लगता है कि अरे पता नहीं क्या गलत कर दिया, लाइफ तो अच्छी चल रही है, सब कुछ तो बराबर किया, फिर ऐसे लगता है कि some karma पे बैक आ गया, कुछ टाइम आ गया, what is going on? You don't realize, but you feel as if there is something suddenly hit you, there's a storm in your life.
Yeah.
But what happens at that time is that the turbulence जो आता है वो तुम्हें किक करता है towards a spiritual growth. और वहाँ से जो एक किक स्टार्ट चालू होती है, I think then there is no looking back.
You can't look back.
You can't look back.
You, even if you want to, in my dark night of the soul, even when I wanted to, I was not allowed. मतलब वो रास्ता ही बंद हो गया था.
Yes, and you can never be the same person.
Exactly. That version is dead,
Yes.
So बहुत से लोगों को लगता है कि what is happening, अब जैसे उस टाइम पे जब when we were experiencing, हमको लग रहा है पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, कोई तो मदद करो, कोई तो हेल्प करो, kind of,
Yeah.
बट अब जैसे लगता है कि नहीं, जो हो रहा है होने दो, and any which हम नहीं कर रहे हैं,
Yes.
वो, and you learn that later. How was your phase, kind of? Was the same or?
Yeah, it was the same, very difficult, but मैंने ये realize किया कि God comes closer. He starts talking to you more. He tries and finds way to give you messages. वो कहीं ना किसी को आपके सामने खड़ा कर देगा. कहाँ ना कहाँ recognize करना आपके हाथ में है. It is like एक story है, when when a person is वो drown हो रहा है ship में and he's saying God save me, God save me, and then one captain comes in a ship and says come jump in my ship, and he says no, God will come and save me. And then again he's praying, God come and save me, God come and save me, and then that ship is gone. Another ship comes and he says, the captain, come, I will come jump in my ship. And he says no, God will come and save me. That ship is also gone. And then this man drowns and then he dies. And then he goes to God and he asks God, I was praying so hard, you didn't come and save me. And he says, who were those two captains? They were me.
Yes, absolutely.
So you have to recognize that help. बहुत ज़रूरी है to recognize the help. So many times we reject the help because it is not what we were expecting. Now what we were expecting is our limited mind.
True.
And what is given is what God understands because His mind is unlimited.
Yes.
He sees better. So the trust and the surrender.
When I was going through my dark night of the soul, what you said really resonated with me. Long back ना मैंने मिस्टर बच्चन ने अपने फादर के बारे की कुछ लाइंस उन्होंने बताई थी. मन का हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और अच्छा. बिकॉज अगर आपके मन का हो रहा है तो इट इज़ गुड ओनली फॉर यू कि जो आपने चाहा आपको मिल गया. पर अगर नहीं हुआ है तो आप ऐसी कुछ चीज़ पे सेटल कर रहे हो या मांग रहे हो जो गॉड आपको बहुत उससे ज़्यादा बड़ा और बेहतर देना चाहता है. तो आई थिंक व्हेन आई वाज इन माय फेज ऑफ डार्क नाइट ऑफ द सोल, वो बच्चन जी को मैं रोज़ सुनती थी एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग इंस्पिरेशन. एंड उनके वो वर्ड्स बार बार आते हैं, मन का हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और भी अच्छा. एंड इवेंचुअली जब मुझे तब समझ में शायद नहीं आ रहा था एंड आई वॉज लिटरली फाइटिंग विद गॉड कि ये दिस इज़ नॉट राइट मतलब. बट नाउ व्हेन आई लुक एट इट ऑन द हाइंडसाइड मुझे लग रहा है अच्छा हुआ आपने मेरे को नहीं दिया जो मुझे चाहिए था. नाउ आई कैन एबल टू रिलेट इट बट उस पॉइंट पे बस आई वॉज सो हैप्पी टू सेटल फॉर समथिंग लेस. ऐसे एक मैंने स्टोरी सुनी थी, मतलब मैं हमेशा अपने क्लाइंट्स को भी मैं बताती रहती हूँ कि आप मांग रहे हो तो आप ना क्या मांगते हो कि देयर वाज सेम एग्जांपल के शुरू के एक बंदा था, वो भगवान से मांग रहा था कि मुझे एक ऑडी कार दे दो, ऑडी कार दे दो, ऑडी कार दे दो. एंड मिल जाती है उसको ऑडी कार. फिर वो मर जाता है. फिर ही गोज़ टू दैट गेट एंड वहाँ पे देखता है बड़ी सी मैक्लेरन कार खड़ी थी वहाँ पे. तो ऐसे ही पड़ी थी, लावारिस सी पड़ी थी. तो बोल रहा है ये तो ऐसी ही कार पड़ी है, किसकी कार है? तो ये बोला ये तुम्हारी कार है. तो बोला मुझे दी क्यों नहीं? तो बोला मैं तो तुझे देना चाहता था पर तू ऑडी ऑडी मांग रहा था तो मैंने ऑडी दे दी तेरे को, अब मैं क्या करूँ? तो आई देन रिमेंबर वन ऑफ माई, दिस इज अ रियल एग्जाम्पल. एक ईदी होती है, जब ईद होती है ना तो ईदी देते हैं तो मुस्लिम कम्युनिटीज़ में. तो आई हैड अ मुस्लिम फ्रेंड तो शी वॉज़ वेरी स्मार्ट एक्चुअली. तो वो क्या करती थी ना कि जब ईदी होती थी ना तो वो उसके सब कज़न्स जाते थे ना तो बोलते थे दादू 20 रुपये दे दो, 20 रुपये दे दो. वो कभी मांगती नहीं थी, वो बोलती थी दादू ईदी दे दो. एंड एवरी टाइम somebody would ask for 20 rupees, the dadu would give 20 rupees. But when she would go, she used to get 500 rupees. So, and this I heard very long back. I think when I was in kind of college and just after college days की मैं बात कर रही हूँ. And that point, she's like super smart, like I mean, I would not think that, मतलब मेरी सोच नहीं थी. But now when I look at it in life, I think that, हम भगवान से क्या मांग रहे हैं? हमारी औकात और हमारी जो सोच है उसके हिसाब से, जो आपने बोला था लिमिटेड माइंड का जो कॉन्सेप्ट आपने बताया था, and God is giving with an unlimited mind. So I think surrender is kind of the beautiful thing.
मैं हमेशा सबको बोलती हूँ, even manifestation, like what लोग, it's good to manifest and have a streamline की चलो क्या चाहिए मुझे लाइफ में, it's good to do that, but करो मगर in the end उसको फिर let go भी कर दो कि this or better. Okay. Whatever you want to give me. Yes. We have to leave it on him. Or so many times I have seen people manifesting a partner or something which is not in accordance with their life plan. And then फिर वो पूरा उनका stray हो जाता है, diversion हो जाती है. And वो इतनी life के years वो पूरे खराब हो जाते हैं, वेस्ट हो जाते हैं. सो ये बहुत होता है. इसके लिए समझना कि इवेंचुअली मुझे क्या चाहिए और मुझे कितना उसके ऊपर छोड़ देना चाहिए.
ओके. तो इसी में भी कहीं ना कहीं हमारा शिव शक्ति का कॉन्सेप्ट फिट तो बैठ ही रहा है, बिकॉज शक्ति इज ऑल अबाउट सरेंडर.
Shakti is all about surrender.
Yeah, when Shiva is around, Shakti can be herself.
Yes.
So I had मेरा जो एक वर्जन था कि शिवा इज दैट प्रोटेक्टर. वो एक प्रोटेक्टर है. एंड जब एक प्रोटेक्टर साथ में होता है तो हम कैसे चिल्ड आउट हो जाते हैं. हम कितने मतलब वी आर इन देयर एलिमेंट. हमको पता है कहीं से कोई शूटिंग वूटिंग नहीं होने वाली, कोई हमको परेशान करने वाला नहीं है. भाई हमारे बाउंसर्स बैठे हैं या जो भी प्रोटेक्टर जिस तरह से बैठे. सो यू आर वेरी रिलैक्स्ड, एंड व्हेन यू आर रिलैक्स्ड यू आर इन जॉयफुल स्टेट. एंड व्हेन यू आर इन जॉयफुल स्टेट, आई थिंक सो कहीं ना कहीं वो क्रिएटिविटी आपकी लाइफ में आती ही आती है. So when you earlier said that that Shiva is the right brain and Shakti is the Shiva is the left brain and Shakti is the right brain, I could then at that time realize that yes, exactly, when Shiva is there to protect us, and I'm just wondering, Shiv है तो क्या कमी है, तो I have been leading my life total surrender mode since last 2 years with him. आप देख लोगे, मुझे टेंशन नहीं है, मैं नहीं करने वाली हूँ. I could only focus on my creativity.
Yes.
So surrender is a very important factor for Shiv Shakti, and how that we can bring that in our life.
So surrender, it doesn't happen in one day.
Okay.
It's a process.
Yeah.
So how will you know that you have surrendered? When your faith is complete.
Okay.
When you're trying to control a situation,
Yes.
you haven't surrendered enough.
Okay.
When you're fearing a certain situation, you don't have faith enough. So how much is my faith in the surrender, and how much is my surrender?
Surrender. Can you elaborate more on that? Because I know so many times I have a biggest time convincing my clients that you have not surrendered. So that is one of the most important thing. People think that हाँ हम भगवान का नाम ले रहे हैं, हम उनके पास जा रहे हैं तो हम तो सरेंडर कर रहे हैं. Faith is different and surrender is different. So
so let's come to faith. अब जैसे faith है, अब मगर मैं पूरा दिन डर रही हूँ, कल क्या होगा, परसों क्या होगा, इधर क्या होगा, how will I cope up, how will I earn the money, or how will I do this, how will I, बुढ़ापा कैसे चलेगा, what if I become sick, अरे what if this happens, अरे what if that. So what has happened here? The fear. Now
yes.
if you would have wanted to do the podcast and you would have said, oh no, will I be able to do it, or no, will I be, means you have not surrendered enough. You don't have that faith.
Yes.
Faith in self will also come from faith in God, no? When I have surrendered to God, and when He is looking after it, He is going to talk through me.
Okay.
I am not talking.
Okay.
मैं तो बात ही नहीं कर रही हूँ, वही बात कर रहा है, तो बात ही खत्म. तो फिर किस चीज़ का एंग्जाइटी, किस चीज़ का डर? There is nothing there.
Okay.
So the surrender has to be that. The moment I'm trying to control a situation, oh, let me remember, oh, let me do this, oh, did I do this? Then I have not surrendered.
Okay.
Very simply put.
So with enough faith, surrender is automatic.
Yeah.
And once you're surrendering, faith is
They go hand in hand.
Constantly evolving.
It's called Sharnagati.
So यहाँ पे भी मैं यही प्रिंसिपल देख रही हूँ, कहीं ना कहीं फेथ एंड सरेंडर का, शिव शक्ति का ही मैं प्रिंसिपल देख रही हूँ. इट्स ऑल अबाउट दैट, द डांस इज ऑलवेज एट प्ले, like I will.
The dance is also another story.
Please.
The Shiv Shakti ka dance.
Please.
It is so profound. The Shiv Shakti dance. What is it? The Shiv Tandav.
Yes.
Now if you look at the Shiv Tandav, it goes like this.
Yeah.
Means शिव ऐसा जाएगा तो शक्ति उसके पास जाएगी, फिर शक्ति इधर जाएगी तो शिव इसके पास आएगा.
Okay.
It's like a magnet, right?
हाँ.
They keep dancing. It will keep dancing. Have you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
But they never leave each other.
They're always together.
ये नहीं होगा कभी भी. ये होगा.
Okay.
ये होगा तो ये होगा, ये होगा तो ये होगा.
Okay.
What does this mean? Sometimes the masculine will move away, the Shakti has to move towards him. Then she will move, the masculine has to move.
Okay.
Then sometimes, it's like a pull and a push also.
Pull and a push kind of a thing, yeah.
Now, if you're feeling the pull and the push within you as a suffering, that means you have got caught in the duality.
Yes.
then I've got caught in the duality.
Duality.
Then I'm not Ardhanarishwar.
Separation from the source.
Yes. Then I'm separate, because then I don't have faith, I don't have surrender. That means there is something going astray within me.
Okay.
Because the minute there is pain and suffering, that means in that area of your life, आपने complete अपने आप को oneness में नहीं लिया है with God.
Okay, so
Then I'm not trusting my destiny, I'm not trusting my karma, I'm not trusting God, I'm not trusting that He will, because कैसा भी कर्मा हो, today, if in today's time,
Yes.
and this thing, अगर मैंने पूरा surrender कर दिया, गुरु को बोलो, गुरु is also God, only शिव शक्ति,
yes,
only
yes.
Indian, he is also an amalgamation of शिव शक्ति. किसी को भी अगर आपने surrender कर दिया कि भाई आज से मेरी life आपके हाथ में, फिर कोई nothing can touch you.
okay.
Nothing can touch you. Your past karmas can also not touch you. But you have to surrender to that level.
So there are some people who have trust issues. They have major trust issues, you know. How do we then tell them that you surrender? Because कहीं ना उनके guards रहते हैं. कितना भी हम बोलते, there is always this guard that is working for them.
So what is more excess? Divine masculine की feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine excess हो गया? तो उसको क्या करना चाहिए?
Feminine को invoke करना.
Feminine कैसे invoke करेंगे? Let go. जिसको पकड़ के रखा है, ट्रस्ट इश्यूज कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस से आ रहे हैं. पास्ट कुछ हुआ है, कोई मेमोरीज हैं, पास्ट लाइफ है, दिस लाइफ है, चाइल्डहुड है, कहाँ से तो हो रहा है ना.
Absolutely.
तो वहाँ से अगर लेट गो करना शुरू हो गया, फर्स्ट तो द पास्ट इज ओवर, इट्स नॉट देयर इन द नाउ, इट वाज एन एक्सपीरियंस, व्हाट डिड आई हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम इट. अगर मैंने वो लेसन सीख लिया, लेट गो. Once you have let go of it, the past experience,
Yes.
it's over.
You're done with it.
You're done with it. And then it's very simple, but it's not so simple.
The concept is very simple. The actual execution is very complex, you
Yes.
know, because बहुत सारा तोड़ फोड़ हमारे अंदर हमको करना पड़ता है, उस
Yes.
चीज़ तक पहुंचने के लिए. And most of the time मैंने देखा है कि people are not ready for that. तो ऐसे पूछते रहते हैं मंदिर में जाके, हवन करवा के, ये वो करवा के, भाई मेहर कर दो, बट जब मेहर आती है तो आप लेते भी नहीं हो,
बस
तो
ये परफेक्ट बोला आपने. This is the perfect thing. आती है तो हम लेते नहीं है.
हाँ.
क्यों? Because we fear change.
Yes.
We fear the unknown. पता नहीं, अभी I am so used to carrying a baggage.
Yes.
Baggage of hurt, baggage of blame, baggage of resentment. मैं ले लेके घूम रही हूँ. अब कोई बोलेगा अच्छा तेरा टाइम खत्म हो गया, उतार दे बैगेज.
नहीं.
पर मैं करूँ क्या? खाली हो जाएगा तो कहाँ क्या करूँ? What do I fill it up with is where they get lost.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to it. It's the known. And we fear the unknown. अरे but unknown में happiness लाओ, joy लाओ, dance लाओ, abundance लाओ,
So there
love
is
लाओ.
also this concept, when what you said is so accurate. And just to add one line, कि quantum का एक rule होता है कि if anything is empty, it will fill something. It will automatically fill it with something else. So I think major problem लोगों को वो रिलीज करने में होता है, because उनको पता नहीं है कि कुछ आएगा या नहीं आएगा. तो that is that lack of faith, again surrender का problem हो रहा है वहाँ पे भी.
Yes.
तो even if you have trust issues, you have to let go and you have to trust.
Yes.
It's such a complex thing अगर किसी को हम explain करते हैं, but I think with experience people understand this, but at the end of the day वहाँ पे भी हमारा जो शिव शक्ति है, the balance of शिव शक्ति, I think eventually, because the consciousness will help you do that.
Yes.
The only thing is you have to allow it to happen, like
Yes.
I remember once when we were speaking a long back, you told me, Nirjara, just keep saying I allow. We were having some discussions about the things, at that point of time you were also saying just say I allow, and it actually helped, because when I said those things, though it may look like an affirmation, but the whole thing is working and subconsciously also in your mind. So at that point of time I was just thinking that Shiva is your conscious mind and Shiva Shakti is your subconscious mind. So then when I was kind of working with my subconscious mind of I allow, so I was chanting, which was a conscious mind, but the effect what was happening was on the subconscious mind.
Perfect.
So it's the same principle.
Yes.
Now I'm just kind of seeing patterns everywhere. Okay, you understood, make me understood so well. Achha, so your conscious mind is Shiva and your subconscious mind is Shakti. So if we go as per the science, subconscious mind is 96% of our brain. So that's where all the talent, all the potentials, everything is in your subconscious mind.
Yes.
So we need to kind of follow the unknown. Is it the right way to say, if you want to
You have to welcome, allow the unknown.
allow?
Not follow it, but
Okay.
allow it.
Allow it. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
So जब हम अलाउ नहीं करते हैं तो हम रेजिस्ट करते हैं. What's the opposite of allowance? Resistance.
Resistance. Yes.
So when I'm resisting something,
Yeah.
because I could be unconsciously resisting it. मुझे पता भी नहीं होगा कि मैं रेजिस्ट कर रही हूँ. मेरे अंदर वो इतना इनग्रेन्ड होगा कि आई विल नॉट बी अवेयर. तो जैसे ही मैंने लेट गो किया, when I
Allow it.
then the let go happens.
Okay. So at that time also the Prakriti is at work.
Yes.
Yeah, that is also there.
All your inner work, subconscious work, it's all Prakriti, no? It's all
Prakriti.
Shakti.
So healing को हम बोल सकते हैं कि that is also our Shakti.
Shakti only, no?
Yes, healing.
अगर हम रेकी भी करते हैं तो इट्स रेकी माँ, नो?
Yeah.
एंड सबकॉन्शियस माइंड से जैसे हिप्नोथेरेपी करते हैं, सब करते हैं, इट्स ऑल
all of the nervous thing. तो अब आपने जैसे बताया था कि इट्स अ डांस, कॉस्मिक प्ले दैट्स कॉन्स्टेंटली हैपनिंग बिटवीन द मैस्कुलिन एंड द फेमिनिन. इट कुड बी एज अ कपल ऑल्सो और इट कुड बी इन एन इंडिविजुअल ऑल्सो.
बोथ कभी वो मैनिफेस्ट करता है बाहर.
हाँ.
और स्पेशली ट्विन फ्लेम्स में मैनिफेस्ट करता
Okay.
है. और वो ट्विन फ्लेम्स में पेनफुल प्रोसेस में मैनिफेस्ट करता है, नॉट अ वेरी जॉयफुल प्रोसेस.
सो आपने अभी जैसे ट्विन फ्लेम का लिया है कॉन्सेप्ट, तो आप थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन भी कर दीजिए.
सो ट्विन फ्लेम्स देखा जाए तो आई विल नॉट गो इनटू द डेप्थ, बट ट्विन फ्लेम्स अगर आप देखते हो, शिव शक्ति इज ऑल्सो ट्विन फ्लेम.
ओके.
राधा कृष्णा इज ऑल्सो ट्विन फ्लेम.
ट्विन फ्लेम.
है ना? ऑल ऑफ देम आर ट्विन फ्लेम्स. दे आर
Okay.
ऑल द कपल्स दैट वी नो, ऑल द पेयर्स,
Yeah.
दे आर ट्विन फ्लेम, बट दे आर द इवॉल्व्ड देयर.
डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन एंड डिवाइन
बट आप देखो उनको भी तो सेपरेशन था ना. सती हैड टू डाई.
Yes.
है ना? पार्वती ऑल्सो इज टू लिव सो मेनी टाइम्स.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
used to
yeah.
be in his meditation. You look at Krishna and Radha.
Yeah.
It's
They
a
had to
painful process. It has never been very happy process.
process.
But their divine feminine and divine masculine together is twin flame.
So I think they have a template within them that, you know, I am downloading certain templates where, you know, I have certain things and my divine union, the concert has a certain things, and together we do this dance and we kind of, you know, heal and we grow and
Yes,
we come
lot of
integrate with each other, you know.
Lot of spiritual growth. They might meet or not meet, they might be there or not there, but the spiritual growth is massive.
Okay.
Massive to another level.
Okay.
At least one partner will spiritually evolve.
Okay.
Okay, he or she will be like transcending,
Okay.
moving into another world. But the thing is, again with them, when the pull and the push is happening,
Yes.
the long spans of absent
Separation or
separation,
absenteeism, yes, huh.
all those are just reminders that like we have to move towards Advaita.
Advaita.
They are only reminders to do self work.
Okay.
They're only reminders. You don't have to run behind that person and wait for the person. You have to do inner work.
Inner work, yes.
Focus inside.
That runner chaser concept is too much right now in the collective. I'm seeing too much of runner chaser. Yes.
We forgotten who we are.
Disconnect. Yeah. Again, like we are not aware of
हम
the
उनके
source.
पीछे भाग रहे हैं
हाँ.
to find ourselves.
Yeah.
But finding yourself is here. It's never running after anybody.
So, in that line, I would like to ask another question, which is that why is it that it's always, you know, like जैसे आपने बोला था, Sati and Parvati also had to go through this phases, you know. So Sati also had to manifest Shiva into her life, you know. And after she manifested, and then when they were doing the sadhanas, especially for the tantra sadhanas, she could not focus, and then Shiv had to send her back as a, you know, daughter of fisherman, and उन्होंने फिर वो वहाँ से वो focus सीखा, फिर वापस वो आए, फिर वापस उन्होंने अपना जो देह त्याग दिया था तो आग में झोंके, you know. And then she came as Parvati, and as Parvati also she had to manifest Shiva Shiv, So, why is it that the feminine has to work towards the masculine? What is the concept behind
So
this?
two things. First, we will just focus on why the feminine is focusing.
Yes.
So feminine energy is the Shakti.
Right.
शिव is शव without the Shakti. जब आप
शव.
शक्ति शव में डालोगे तो वो शिव है.
हाँ, okay.
शक्ति के बिना शिव is शव.
Okay.
है ना? When our soul is out of our body, what do we become?
Dead body.
Why? Because the Shakti is out, like the
Prana
energy is out, the
हाँ.
prana is out.
हाँ, right.
So it's very simple.
Yeah.
So when the Shakti is the life force, the Shakti is the evolving matter.
Okay.
Okay. अब वो ही काम करती है. अगर कुंडलिनी
Yes.
है ना, अगर हम कुंडलिनी को देखते हैं, it is dormant here. We'll come back to Sati.
Yeah.
Now you look at the Kundalini, it is dormant between your root and your sacral.
Yes.
ठीक है. उसके अंदर हमेशा एक तलब रहती है to go and meet the Shiva, right? वो एक तलब. ट्विन फ्लेम में तलब रहती है, शिव में, राधा में तलब रहती है to meet Krishna. सती में तलब रहती है. When Sati was born, she had this तलब कि मुझे बस शिव से मिलना है, I want to become one. उसने कितनी ही साधनाएं की, सब कुछ किया to grow, right?
तपस्या की, हाँ.
So same way the Kundalini. अब वो एक एक चक्रा से होके धीरे धीरे it goes to meet the Shiva. Shiva is here.
Sahasrara.
Is this journey very simple?
No.
It is so tough. क्योंकि हर एक चक्रा से जब वो पास होती है, उसके रिलेटेड जितने इश्यूज है सब ऊपर आते हैं. यू हैव टू रिजॉल्व, स्मूदन इट अप, देन इट गोज टू द नेक्स्ट फेज. एंड दिस पैसेज इज द मोस्ट
delicate,
narrowest passage.
Yes.
Most difficult from here
Throat
to move here, because after that there is no looking back.
हाँ.
The same way, अगर आप अगर look at Sati, you said why does a female? Because the female has the ability
Okay.
to take care of her emotions, and emotional ability. वो female के अंदर होती है.
Okay.
Okay, number one. Secondly, it seems that she is moving.
Okay.
This is very, very important.
Yes.
Okay, to understand.
Yeah.
If Shiva is just sitting like this, closing his eyes, and she's doing all that work over there
Yeah.
to reach him, you really think Shiva is not doing anything?
I think he's making things possible for her to reach out to her.
But is he evolving at all together? वो evolve हो रही है ना to
हाँ,
meet Shiva.
हाँ.
But is Shiva evolving too?
Yes. Yes.
It seems he is not.
Okay.
कितनी बार जो मेल्स होते हैं, अगर आप नॉर्मल, अभी कम बैक टू नॉर्मल लाइफ.
Yes, normal. हाँ.
मेल्स होते हैं, एक्सप्रेस नहीं करते हैं, चुप बैठे रहते हैं, हिलाना पड़ता है, लेडीज चिल्लाती रहती है, बट द मेल विल बी सिटिंग क्वाइटली.
Yes.
है ना, ही विल बी सिटिंग. इज ही इन पेन और नो? If you are in pain, is your partner in pain or no?
Yes, of course.
He is also going through his painful part. He might not say it, he might not express it.
Yes.
He will go through it. Now, to become a magnet enough to pull her up,
Yes.
this magnet is also going through the catalyst processes and the transformative processes.
Yes, of
So
course.
the magnet is also growing. It is not that ये काम कर रही है और ये नहीं. That's the illusion.
So, okay, so visually or energetically we
It may
feel
seem.
that yes, that the Shakti is always reaching out, like the Radha is always
Yeah.
moving towards Krishna, or Sita is always moving towards Ram, or the Isis is going, like for Isis also she had to go through separation and the husband was down there and she had to reach out, then she gave a birth and then
She has
finally
those abilities.
yeah.
उनकी abilities उतनी powerful हैं. But that does not mean that the masculine is not doing the work.
But masculine is waiting. In layman's terms, if we look at it, the masculine
And it's
is
massive.
Yeah, he's always in wait.
It's a massive weight.
Yeah. So he's also going through those separation,
Yes.
pangs of separation. He's also going through that,
Yes.
Yes.
And when we say that Sati was evolving and then she had to again go back. So what I have understood is that was a 107th birth. And Parvati is a 108th birth.
Okay.
I'm still trying to research where are the other 106 births.
Births, okay.
But I'm sure there will be some text somewhere to show us someday. But this is how it is. So by the time Sati was still not completely evolved. She still had anger.
Yes.
She still had ego, pride.
Yes.
When she goes to her father,
Fathers,
Daksha, and she
yes.
tries to. It's a suicide, right? Jumping
Yes,
into.
jumping.
So she still had these traits. When Shiva told her, "Don't go,
Yes.
don't be angry."
Yeah.
But her ego or her anger at her parent was so huge. Like, why are you disrespecting my husband? So she still had to evolve.
Also, she had expectations that, the husband should, also join her for that yagna when he was not invited, and they had a massive fight before she left.
Correct.
And so that expectation part also is important, you know,
Yes.
because as feminine we are always in expectations, and when they are not met,
Yes.
we come through those situations which are actually not favorable for us, because we are not in our balance.
Yes.
So that also is an integral part,
Very
when-
integral. There's
yeah.
there's a chapter like this in my book which speaks about Parvati leaving in anger and going to her mother's house, and
Yes, yes.
and then Nandi comes to tell her that he's missing you.
Yeah.
And then what is he doesn't miss me. He doesn't even he just sits in meditation doing nothing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he explains how in the silence he's missing you.
Okay.
So it's beautiful.
Can you also share about your book, and if you can show it to our viewers what your book is about,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful book. It's something very close to my heart. So this was all again completely channeled, the
Yes.
photo,
Yes.
and it's a painting.
Okay.
A painter has actually done this before. I have got this as the cover of the book.
Oh, so
It's-
okay.
Yeah, we had to actually be very clear with what we wanted on the
Okay.
book, and this book is all about just conversations of Shiva and Shakti.
Is it?
It's just about them talking to each
Yeah.
other. Different chapters have these
Yes.
very small, easy text.
Very simple,
simple chapters.
very simple. I've read
but they're
it.
very profound.
Yes.
They have a lot of understanding in the
Also,
chapter.
it may be simple, but the way you have posted everything in this way, I felt it was a channel thing.
Yeah.
Though you have a very eloquent and a very wise way of writing things, and somewhere I think your words heal a lot. When you write, when people are reading it,
Yes.
there is some frequency, I think, that you as your soul is emitting.
Yes.
I felt that. I have
Yes.
always felt that.
Yes.
So that is how I reached out to you.
Yes,
Like
yes.
so many people, I had to hunt you actually, because the words were so magnetic, and I said I had that strong urge to reach out to the right author. And it was like it was a big thing. But I reached out because of the power that your words have.
Yes.
That's your soul that is kind of giving out that
Yes.
frequency. So I think it is also your soul gift.
Yes. So basically, my intention always has been that words must heal.
Yes.
So that's the intention of doing the morning messages, the books.
Yeah.
Because I have read so many texts. Sometimes books are a very good medium to reach lots of people.
Right.
And when you read a certain book, like I have got transformed with so many people's books.
Yes.
So when I used to have this, when I was given this gift of writing, I said no, then it must reach people. And the messages what I have in my morning message also, people say, oh, are you channeling, are you doing this? Okay, I can say it's channeling, but it is more about what I'm learning from life. The wisdom through my sessions, maybe through other people's experiences, maybe through my experiences, whatever I'm learning from life, whatever life is teaching me, next day morning I write it as the morning message. Maybe not all of it, but yeah, most of it.
It resonated with, I think so, 95% of the people who were
Yes.
receiving your morning messages.
Yes.
I think it resonated with everybody, and I don't know that because that's how your name was actually removed,
Yeah.
so that everybody could pass it as it is their own signature work.
Correct.
But finally, the right source always comes through. And I found you actually. But I think that is why a lot of people took pride in actually copying your work also, or
Correct.
kind of posting as their work
Correct,
also.
correct.
But ultimately it doesn't matter. Like
I used to always tell them, you don't write my name is okay, just don't write your name.
Your name.
You can remove my name from down because it's the work of God.
Yeah.
But you don't write your name and mislead people, that's all about it.
Yes. That I experienced actually, and
Yeah.
finally I reached through that.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to, now that we are talking about it, I remember, I think you started writing this book at the time of Corona.
Yes.
So that was also a blessing in disguise for you. Would you like to share about the whole concept of why you were put into your Shakti mode, away from your Shiva mode, so that you could create something like this?
Crazy,
है ना?
yes, yes. Because I was actually being guided to write a book on Sai.
Okay.
And I kept getting these messages, write a book, and I was like, what do I write, you know? What does Baba want me to write?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, I would try writing, but I wouldn't get, like you said, I was so much in the Shiva mode because sessions and therapy and classes, it would just go on.
Yeah.
So obviously I was not getting too much time to actually sit with myself. And then COVID happened.
Yes.
Everybody was home. And I think that 3 to 6 morning time was my time when I would wake up and be with myself. And then there were a lot of questions in my mind regarding relationships, regarding things. And then all of a sudden I started getting these visuals, you know, of Shiv Shakti talking and, you know, this, like the guidance and the wisdom coming in through that. And I wrote a few things and I put it in my groups, and everybody was like, why don't you make a book?
Yeah.
And that's how it just culminated into a book. And so much of it was wisdom coming to me for my experiences.
Yeah.
Wisdom coming to me for my questions, you know. And I felt Shiva very close to me at that time. And I really feel that I haven't written this book, because today if I want to write, I don't think I will be able to write that book ever. No. But at that time, I think that time was right to conceive this book.
Yeah.
And then the third book was the Sai book, which eventually
finally
happened.
Which happened kind of.
It was amazing. Yeah. That was also an amazing journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've written back to back 3 books.
Yeah.
At a time when you thought you could not even write one.
Yes.
So that is kind of an amazing.
2 books are more pending, but again I've gone in the Shiva mode. So
yeah. Okay. Let's create the balance here. Maybe this podcast could be a reminder for that. Also, I wanted to ask, you know, that when you were writing this book, as you said that, you know, maybe it's the writer, you know, in me, or the questions you had in yourself, or maybe it is just the wisdom that was guiding through. I had read somewhere that, you know, any writer that writes, he writes it with an experience. Okay. Only then that information can be downloaded, can be channeled, and then that could be kind of, you know, given through. So I think what you experienced is what you wrote, and what you wrote,
a lot of it. So like there was actually a day when I was very upset and very low, and I was sitting at Nariman Point by the sea, and I was just sitting there and looking at the water in the dark. It was night time, and I was like upset, you know. I was talking to the water, and I was like, you know, what's going on, you know, like why am I going through what I'm going through? And you won't believe it, the tripods that are kept down, those stones, they suddenly became visible, and they all became shivlings to me. And then I could just see like Sati sitting by the beach, shivlings, she's crying, when will I meet my Shiva? And the sage is coming, and that's one of my chapters. When he comes and says, keep doing your prayers, keep focusing on that lingam, keep doing it, you will reach your Shiva. It was so beautiful.
Oh my God, was it like completely real, kind of surreal kind of
very
an experience?
Surreal. Yes.
I think that was just a divine vision also, maybe. You could, you know. And also I think, you know, with the concept of Shiva Shakti, now that you are talking, I think that we need to give Shakti chance. All of us need to give Shakti a chance, you know, because that's what we don't do. We are so used to thinking into the same pattern that intuition that is coming, the glimpse or the visual or the creativity that is coming, that is actually the Shakti which is, you know, reaching out to us, you know. And if we follow it, then we achieve something like writing 3 books back to back and 2 in pending. Or if we don't follow that, then maybe you would be just continuing with your life and still complaining, when do I reach out to you, Shiva? When do I reach out to you?
It's very easy to just sit and cry.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to walk the path. But again, for the Shakti's journey, her, you know, that thing in her, the thirst in her to meet the Shiva. There is a thing written by Rumi that what you seek, is seeking you too.
True. Yeah.
It's so real and so true. Because otherwise, if you are wanting to meet the Shiva, if the Shakti has to get up and go to the Shiva, there has to be a magnet on that side also, no, to pull you.
To pull you.
How will you
Absolutely.
even have that thought ki I want to go and meet my Shiva?
Yeah.
Till you are not his Shakti.
So the thought, that magnet has to be very strong enough so that it can pull through you.
Yes.
So that if I have to put it in just the concept of the Shiva Shakti, what you explained in general terms, the desire in you to be something should be so different that you can focus and follow on that path and do come what may happen.
Yes.
You know, because I'm sure when you were writing this book or when I was trying to create this podcast, there were so many times I was thinking, am I on the right path or not? You know, like, I mean, am I doing the correct thing or not?
What
you
am
know,
I
like-
doing? Why am I doing?
And so literally my son, actually, he's also a Tendico child. He is yet to come into his power or yet to understand that. He would say, you are doing multiple things at a time. What more do you want? You know, I said, I don't think I'm doing enough. And he says, you're doing so much. Just sit, just relax, you know. And I think I would just like to say on record, everybody, take one day at a time. My son literally guided me through that, and he would just say, take one day at a time.
Yes.
Don't think too beyond, don't think too ahead, you know.
Yes.
Just take the moment, savor the moment. It's kind of being in present, you know. And after that, when I started staying in present, I realized that yes, actually the creativities are flowing.
Yes.
We are so caught up either in our past or in future that we do not cherish or live the moment that we are living, you know.
Yes, yes.
So I think that is also a very important lesson that Shiv Shakti is teaching us, to be
In the now.
Yeah, to be in the now. When you are dancing, enjoy the dance, enjoy the move, enjoy the things. Even if the dance is sometimes bad, sometimes hard, sometimes stressful, but it's still a dance, you know, like, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
So that is a wonderful thing. Also, I wanted to ask you that though you have already answered it, but why is it that female always have to bear a lot of transformation, you know? She has to
Because her emotional capabilities are different. That
Okay.
the emotional side God has given to the woman more. The
Huh.
feminine has more of that. She has to handle that side of the story.
Okay.
They have different struggles and different things to handle.
Okay.
Like I said, it may seem like we are handling it. It may seem like we are the only one who's processing the entire thing.
Yeah.
But it's not so.
not so.
It is both the ways that is handling, but and the role, again I will repeat, the role of the feminine is to move towards the Shiva. You know, I have actually even penned down a lyric of a Shiva song,
Okay.
which has on YouTube now as Jatadari.
Okay.
And it has a very beautiful lyrics, which it starts with my voice.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Yes.
थाम के मेरा हाथ भी तू, ले जा अपने साथ भी तू, तुझ में ही मैं समा जाऊं, तेरी बन के तुझ में रह जाऊं.
Oh, wow.
So this is like a complete merger with the divine, you know.
Divine. Total
The Shakti just
surrender.
wants to just go and become one with him. There is just no two.
Yeah, so the Advaita happens.
Then that Advaita
yes,
happens.
so the Advaita happens when the divine union.
Yes.
Okay. So I also understand that once the divine masculine and feminine, when they integrate with each other and when they are in divine union, what comes out is kind of an amazing growth, you know. And that, I think so, in our Sanatan religion, it is very beautifully mentioned, you know, that when Shiv meets Shakti, we have Lord Ganesha, which is the actually god of abundance, god of growth, you know. So
Creation. When is a child born? When a man and a woman unite.
Yes.
A child is born. So he is Ganesha. Any creation. So when my inner masculine and feminine are in complete balance, what I will create, it will be the Ganesha. Like it will be the creation. Means फिर मैं painting create करूँ, कि मैं building बना दूँ, कि मैं किसी का interiors कर रही हूँ, या मैं एक बड़ा सा company खड़ा कर रही हूँ. Whatever is my creation. But that can only happen when you have your inner feminine and masculine in balance.
Yes. And that could be, like you said, it could be 60-40, 70-30
Yes.
also, but both the part has to be there.
They are both utilized. Normally
yes.
we all have it.
Yeah.
But हम एक पार्ट यूटिलाइज नहीं करते हैं, दूसरा यूटिलाइज करते हैं. से वी आर 70% मैस्कुलिन विच इज ओके, बट वो 30% फेमिनिन को हमने यूटिलाइज नहीं किया है.
ओके
वो डॉर्मेंट है.
हाँ.
तो उसको जैसे हम यूटिलाइज करना शुरू करते हैं एंड वी ब्रिंग इट इनटू बैलेंस.
ओके.
सो इट डजंट हैव टू बी 50-50.
ओके.
इट्स नेवर 50-50.
दैट्स अगेन लाइक अ डांस.
It's like
बदलता रहता है ना, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होते रहते हैं. आप कभी ऊपर कभी
Over a
नीचे.
period of ages,
हाँ
yes.
हाँ. समटाइम्स व्हेन यू स्ट्रगल टू हार्ड, आई थिंक सो, जब आप कुछ भी चीज बनाने की कोशिश करते हो तो आप मैस्कुलिन एनर्जी में होते हो. But once that thing becomes, rolling, so then you get into that feminine mode of, just enjoying and, that, and, okay.
Yes.
So again, it's the divine play, and with our Lord Ganesha. So our creation again then kind of, helps us understand where we are and what we are doing.
Yes.
And also it brings us joy. So when our Shiva and Shakti are, in a divine union, it brings us immense joy.
Like this
also.
is the Ganesha. Like this is the creation of the Shiv Shakti in balance.
Yes.
It becomes a
book. Yeah, in a form of a book.
Yeah, like you've written the book, then you have got a publisher, you've got it published, you've marketed it, you're selling it. That's your masculine.
Right.
Your feminine is writing the book.
True. And then the awards and the accolades and all the things that you get, that is the joy. That is the joy actually. That is the side effects, of being in union kind of a thing,
Yes.
So I also heard that you were nominated for many awards. Can you just name few?
I don't remember all this now. I don't pay too much attention to it.
Okay.
I just receive it in full gratitude in that moment.
Yes.
And that's about it.
I think so. What happens is, we are struggling so hard in the 3D right now, and there is a constant desire for us to evolve and reach to 5D. So those people who are in the path of spiritual growth, I have seen that, I want to live 3D and I want to go to 5D. Again, that is masculine energy. You see that there is a desire for them to leave the 3D, so they are doing so many things. मेडिटेशन करेंगे, योगा करेंगे, हीलिंग लेंगे, थेरेपीज लेंगे, ये वो फना ढिंका बहुत कुछ करते हैं वो लोग, द डिज़ायर टू लीव. सो दैट इज अगेन द प्ले बट ऑन अ हायर लेवल. इफ जो एक 3D में होता है कि टू सर्वाइवल का होता है या जो क्रिएशन का होता है, और जो स्पिरिचुअल जो सीकर्स है, जो हायर सीकर्स है, उनमें भी एक वो देखते हैं कि मैस्कुलिन पावर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है कि दे वांट टू ग्रो एंड देन वी वांट टू रीच 5D एंड आफ्टर 5D we'll be relaxed. तो हाउ डू दे बैलेंस, बिकॉज एक तो जैसे हमारे नॉर्मल लोग, जो नॉर्मल पीपल होते हैं जिनको ज़्यादा स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ नहीं है, बट ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स बहुत अच्छे लगेंगे, लेकिन जिन्होंने एक्चुअली स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ किया हुआ, इनको कॉन्सेप्ट्स पता है लेकिन कोई अंदर उतार नहीं रहा है, तो वहाँ शक्ति कैसे काम करेगी?
सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग समथिंग, गेटिंग द नॉलेज ऑफ समथिंग, बट इम्बाइबिंग इट इन यू, that is your Shakti. Living it. I am reading the book. We are talking.
Right.
अब कितना सिर्फ सुन के नॉलेज ले रहे हैं कि कितना उसको अपने लाइफ में उसको यूटिलाइज करें. मीन्स दे आर इम्बाइबिंग इट इनटू योर लाइफ. आज अगर आप यहाँ से जाते हो सुन के what we have heard, how much of it are you utilize it in your life? आपने कितना एब्जॉर्ब किया है? That is your Shakti.
Okay.
नहीं तो आप माइंड में भी रह सकते हो. कितने लोग हैं जिनको नॉलेज है, जैसे आप बोल रहे हो वो भाग रहे हैं 5D की तरफ, पता है उनको 10th लेवल पे 5D है, 5th फ्लोर पे एलिवेटर में जाएंगे तो 5D आएगा. देयर इज नथिंग लाइक दैट, एंड फॉर ऑल यू नो इट्स एन हैम्बर्ग. For all you know, it's a spiritual hamburg. Somebody just created it to make us crazy. I'm just joking.
Yeah, of course.
For all you know, where is the proof?
Yeah.
And how do you know that you're in the 5D? And you're not in the 5D.
Not in the 5D.
ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. एक ग्रोथ है, एक विजडम है जो आपको इवॉल्व करने पे ये कर रहा है. लाइक you're getting these kicks. आपको इवॉल्व होना है, आप इवॉल्व हो रहे हैं, वहां तक ही रहो. Allow yourself to flow. Here, if you're trying to reach the 5D, आपने फिर अपने मैस्कुलिन को बढ़ा दिया और कंट्रोल करने की उसको कैसे कंट्रोल कर सकते हो आप?
बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोग, मैं मतलब दे आर देयर एंड आई कीप टेलिंग देम दैट information is good, wisdom is good, knowledge is good, but I think so कहीं मुझे वो शाहिद कपूर की पिक्चर याद आ रही है, चांस पे डांस मारो. you have to walk the talk, man. At the end of the day,
That's called spiritual ego.
yeah.
तो spiritual ego का भी एक वो रहता है, you know, you need to, it is a part and parcel of spiritual growth. वो भी रहता है. जैसे there is again a very nice story of Krishna and Sudama. When Sudama has to go out and, you know, वो भिक्षा लेके, and you know that's the last stage when you take the bhiksha and then you are
yeah.
eating whatever is given to you. And then you know, like Rukmini is telling Krishna that you know, itna आपका, he is your favorite
friend
bhakt and friend, he's your favorite devotee, best devotee, not even favorite, he was the best. Like, why are you making him suffer so much? So he says, you know what, he has the ego that he is the best devotee.
Okay.
That has to still go.
Okay.
So we have to work on ourselves. Many times we don't realize that
Yeah.
उसका भी हमको ego हो सकता है.
हो सकता है.
That's why when you asked for the awards, I said I just take it, receive it in the moment.
Yes.
Keep
go
it
with
aside.
हाँ.
You cannot keep thinking about that and remembering it. Then it's not what you are looking. That's not the goal.
I think we need to grow further.
You have to grow
Landmarks
further.
keep coming. We can't look in the past. We just
Yes.
need to move ahead. You
Yes.
know, like I mean,
Yes.
ठीक एक rear view में एक रखा है,
Yes.
past का vision दिख रहा
Yes,
है.
yes.
But I think that is a true marquee also of a, you know,
Yeah.
evolved spiritual
Yes,
person. You
that
know,
you're
like
moving the
you're
right
moving
direction.
ahead. You don't hold back to your past.
Yes.
You know, that is also growth kind of a thing. You know, तो वो भी कहीं शक्ति ही drive करती है इस चीज को.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of now I'm understanding that at the end of the day everything is a play between the divine masculine
Shakti,
शिव
yes.
शक्ति दोनों भी वही है मतलब. तो जे राधा और कृष्ण भी जैसे आप बोल रहे हो तो I had heard that, I mean I'm not very sure it is true, but I've just heard that she had learned from Shiva. Radha was the one who carried the actual template of the divine masculine and feminine, which she learned from Shiv Shakti. And Krishna came into this life to be that consort, and then बिकॉज उन्होंने जब शिव शक्ति का जो युगा था शायद वो सतयुगा था, तो कलयुग में भी तो उनको वो दिखाना था अब प्रेम क्या होता है, प्यार क्या होता है, समर्पण क्या होता है. तो अगेन आई थिंक सो आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर अबाउट दिस, बट आई हैव जस्ट हर्ड यू नो दैट राधा कैरिड द एक्चुअल टेम्पलेट ऑफ डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन एंड डिवाइन फेमिनिन, एंड कृष्णा वॉज ब्रॉट ऑन द अर्थ टू सो दैट द वर्ल्ड कैन अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ ट्रू लव. I've heard of that.
But you see it now. If you look at Radha only as the template of Shiv Shakti, even Krishna was. Like, see, individually also you will be, and together also you will be. So they were Shiva Shakti, you know, they were twin flames, and they were their own versions of Shiv Shakti.
Yeah.
And whatever they went through, I mean, their love is still spoken of. Which is, I mean, imagine in India where we don't even go beyond like arranged marriages. To a certain extent, we are looking at a marriage which has not even happened, and a divine partnership, and we are praying to it, and we are so, you know, we cannot even think of anybody putting a finger at these people. These gods, like, oh, how can you even say bad about them? It's divine love.
Yeah, true.
You know, there is a reason. It's a complete separate
topic
to speak about.
Yes. But while we were on the topic, I said let me just kind of touch this thing, you know, so that the audience can have a better view of understanding.
Because you can experience, you know, Parvati's love, Sati's love, Radha's love, Meera's love.
Yes.
You can feel these. They are the different forms of love.
Yes.
They're very different. There's a very different form.
Yeah. Every love that we have spoken about is an aspect of the unconditional aspect of love.
Yes.
Different facets, you know, like I mean, different fractals that were given out on earth, kind of, you know, it's kind of that, you know. So again, Shakti is at play, you know, everywhere we see a lot of Shakti at play. But then I just also want to understand that, you know, why do then female carry the heavier karmic and emotional load? Why do they do that? If Shakti and Shiv both are at play, so why is it that, you know, the men is, like you said, Shiva is being a eternal magnet. So the masculine is becoming the eternal magnet, but the female, you know, she is actually having a lot of karmic things. She has to go through a lot of trials and tribulations and separations and anxieties and all of that. Why is it that only it is the female that she carries this kind of, you know?
Because from many eons of time, the feminine energy has been suppressed. So
Okay.
because feminine energy is the powerful energy. Without Shakti, there is no Shiv.
Shiv.
Is Shava. So Shakti is very powerful.
Right.
Now, because Shakti is powerful, some, whatever reasons or whatever this thing, Shakti has been suppressed. Which we see in the suppression of all the women
On a global level, we are
on a
seeing
global
that.
level.
Yeah.
Not now. This is the coming out of it. Now
Yeah.
women are getting more empowered.
Yes,
But
yes.
there has been a lot of suppression. They were required to do only certain jobs and certain things.
Yeah.
Because the masculine, because they were not divine. So now coming back to the continuous continuum.
Yeah.
There was a time when the consciousness of masculine and feminine was only that much.
Okay.
So the masculine, the not so divine masculine suppressed the not so divine feminine.
Okay.
Okay, so that is where the suppression came in. So now the woman or the feminine energy is now coming to her own power. So slowly she's rising. So she is going through a lot of transformative processes. Now, again, it's here in my books. Now you look at Sita. Now you tell in this age, if there would have been a Sita, would Lakshman need to put a Lakshman Rekha? She's empowered enough to have her own boundaries. What was Lakshman Rekha? Understanding what your boundaries are as a human.
Yeah.
Okay, she got misguided. She broke a boundary,
Yeah.
which is not wrong, but she would have been able to or equipped and empowered enough in the now as Sita to face it if she's
Yes.
done something wrong. You know, and if she would have been abducted by. So she was very empowered then also. We will not say she was not empowered because she
She's
sat in her
highly
strength
inspired, yes.
waiting for Ram to come because
Yeah.
whatever the divine Leela was going on at
Yes,
that time.
yes.
But now if you look at her in the now, she's empowered to get up and
Yeah, probably
You know?
slap the person who's going to kidnap. The
and
women
whatever,
will do that,
come back
you know.
out of
Yeah,
it, you know.
yeah,
And so the process of evolution is still on.
okay.
And it is still going on. So we are reaching a state of much more empowered selves. Now, if you look at our own mothers, thinking of doing what we are doing today was impossible for them.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah, I think somewhere, I can relate to that. That for them, even to think of doing something like this is kind of a very revolutionary thing.
Revolutionary or rebelling also.
Rebelling, yes, rebelling.
जरूरत ही क्या है?
Yeah,
करना क्यों है तुमको?
And अगर करो भी तो I have understood, you know, in my families. So I was a very rebel, you know, like just like you were, you know. I had to struggle a lot for my own identity.
Correct.
And I was asked by, I wouldn't want to name anybody, but they were asking me, why would you want to have an identity?
Yeah.
And I would say that if you had a brother, maybe he would want to have an identity. Oh yeah, but he's a masculine, na?
Yeah.
So the idea of them, a female having an identity,
Was not even accepted.
it was not even in the thoughts. Fortunately, in my family where I was born into, I had my aunts who were doing wonderful, you know, and I had my grandfather who was actually very evolved, but still I was the black sheep of the family because probably
You took it one step further.
I took exactly.
So when people like us come in the families,
Yeah.
when we are rebelling or we are standing out and doing something different from the commonality of all the feminines in the family, is because we have come to break certain patterns and take the feminine, collective feminine of the family to another level.
Another level. So what were the patterns that you broke as a rebellion, you
Same
know?
thing, education, wanting to do something, earning money. I think I was the first ones in the entire family to do all this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
my daughter was the first one to go abroad and study.
Yeah, yeah.
So that though in the entire family would think of doing these things as women, you
Woman, yeah.
know, both the sides.
See, I think your daughter probably going abroad is accepted because she has an evolved mother.
Yeah, but it was still a struggle. Because there are people who will question you, like you said,
Yeah.
करना ही क्यों है?
Exactly.
जाना ही क्यों है?
हाँ.
जरूरत ही क्या है?
क्या
So
है?
then these things come in play in the collective consciousness.
It's there in the collective consciousness. Yes.
So normally they also say the black sheep of the families. They are actually come to break a lot of patterns of the family.
Yes,
they look like the bad ones and doing something that's not in the norm. But
yeah. I remember my half of the time in my young age, I was asked not to ask certain questions.
oh, really?
And not to even ask certain questions, So as far as I faced a lot of gender biasm, when I was growing up, But come to think of it, I was also given a wonderful opportunity. So I think so with every pain there is always an opportunity. Though I was considered to be rebel, I grew up with 3 brothers. So you have to understand the mindset was like if 3 of them are getting something, I ought to get it. Because I was that rebellious kind to ask. There were people who would not ask, but I was that bold enough to ask. So that is why I had set a lot of parameters, very strict parameters about lot of things, So that is why I was asked not to ask too many questions, because if you ask, they don't know what to answer, how to even answer, that goes over there, So, but you face a lot of things.
So coming back to the entire why the women are suffering, it is because they are still empowering themselves. And there is a lot of imbalance now. If you look at the next generations, they're going on the other side of the pendulum, not wanting to do anything. But it's okay, it's because it's an imbalance. Now like they're so the pendulum, how it goes here, then it goes
there. And
slowly the third generation might come, which might bring things
a little more in balance. Okay. But this generation is also having it pretty, easy, and they have a lot of opportunity to express themselves.
Yes.
So I think that is where a lot of feminine energies are rising, and men are becoming more, I'm not say feminine, but they're accepting their feminine side, if you see some of the artists, the way they dress also, they are accepting both the aspects of them. So they're trying to bring...
And people are also accepting them, no?
Acceptance of them. Yes. But again, coming back to, it's a slow process where we are evolving a lot, and women have to still pay the price for this whole thing,
I don't think we can say that now. It is just that they are now trying to get rid of paying the price.
Okay,
they're moving
ahead towards that we are not going to pay the price anymore. More empowered version. Also, Dr. Anita, I would like to know the divine dynamics, that helps us to create more balanced life, and about the spiritual practices. How can these concepts kind of help us,
So one is, first you have to become aware.
Okay.
Aware of how much are you in balance of feminine and masculine.
Okay.
है ना, आपके अंदर कितना डोरमेंट है, कितना आपका एक्टिव है, आप किधर हो, और उसके लिए जो स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस आपके साथ रेजोनेट करते हैं, विच कैन बी एनीथिंग वेरी सिंपल, जैसे ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइजेज है, नेचर में रहना है, गार्डन में वॉक करना है, इट कैन बी वेरी सिंपल, योगा, वेरी सिंपल. योर inner balance can come with lot of things. Maybe you love music and you're playing a harmonium, you're playing a guitar, that can also bring. So lot of creativity can bring in a lot of balance within you, Opening up your wisdom centers so that you can see things not from your wounded self, and you can see everything from a higher perception. जब adult self से हम देखते हैं और wounded self को हम सिर्फ एक होल्ड करके रखते हैं कि हील हो जाए, ऑटोमेटिकली वो हील होना शुरू होता है. तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके रिलेशनशिप्स में डिफरेंस आ जाएगा. आर यू ऑपरेटिंग आउट ऑफ योर वुंड्स, योर चाइल्ड सेल्फ, पास्ट लाइफ्स, बिकॉज वी आर subconscious mind, like you said, we are 88% actually of our subconscious mind, and there is so much baggage there and so much garbage there that हम आधे से ज़्यादा टाइम तो सबकॉन्शियसली में से ही वी आर एक्टिंग. वी आर नॉट इवन अवेयर हमको गुस्सा क्यों आया, हमने इस चीज़ को रिएक्ट क्यों किया, व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग इन दिस सिचुएशन, पता ही नहीं. बट हस्बैंड ने कॉल कर दिया, से फॉर एग्जांपल बोल दिया कि आई कैन नॉट कम फॉर द मूवी बिकॉज आई एम वेरी बिजी इन द वर्क. मेरा वो मदर का रिजेक्शन इशू है, अबैंडनमेंट इशू ट्रिगर हो गया, एंड आई एम नाउ फाइटिंग विद माई हस्बैंड, हाउ डेयर यू डू दैट टू मी, एंड आई एम गेटिंग रेडी एंड ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. बट एक्चुअली वो इशू है ही नहीं.
Okay.
The issue is not there only between you and your husband. It is your rejection issue with your parent. So the moment you can, like you said, we understand our own Shiva Shakti, we can bring all that in balance, then we don't operate out of our
Wounded self. Yeah.
We don't operate out of our immaturities. बोलते ना immature है, इसके अंदर maturity नहीं आई है,
बचपना है काफी.
बचपना है,
हाँ,
या इतना क्या reactivity है, sensitivity है. So we can bring all these things into balance and live more from unconditional love, joy, understanding, wisdom.
I think so. Staying in nature is also one of the way where I kind of healed myself.
Most importantly.
Yeah. I had taken a sabbatical for 45 days. I was in Himalayas.
Oh wow.
Okay, and just kilometers after kilometers after kilometers, there was no human in sight. There was just mountains. Okay, and every day I would just leave in the morning. किधर भी जाके घूमो, go and touch a mountain and come back. Okay, that was my thing. I just wanted everything to come with me, and I was so burnt out at that point of time. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग, ये मैं बता क्यों रही हूँ क्योंकि क्या होता है कि लोग बोलते हैं मेडिटेशन करो, माइंडफुलनेस करो, ये करो, लोग नहीं कर पाते हैं. बट गोइंग विद द नेचर हेल्प्स,
स्विमिंग, डोंट डू एनीथिंग, बी इन द रिवर, बी इन अ पॉन्ड, बी इन अ स्विमिंग पूल,
वाटर बॉडी के पास जाके
बस
रहो,
सिर्फ बैठो उसके अंदर, जस्ट लेटो, फ्लोट करो, sit in the grass, lie down on the grass, look at the sky, the vast sky, you will heal.
I think so.
Hug a tree.
Practiced, hugging a tree, one of the things. I practiced gazing the sky for 10 minutes. एक बीच में एक phase आया था, when I remembered when I was young, एक मेरे को ना, that was a torture for my mom actually, but मैं जब छोटी थी ना, तो mom used to give me that milk का glass and I used to take it to छोटू सा sip में लेती थी, and I used to just look at the sky and I would drink it. I was relishing and cherishing on another level. ओके, एंड बहुत बारी ऐसा हो जाता था कि मेरा मिल्क ठंडा हो जाता था, तो आई वुड गो एंड टेल माई मॉम गर्म करके मेरे को वापस दो, एंड आई हैड अ स्कूल बस टू कैच, एंड माई मॉम हैड टू डू सो मेनी थिंग्स. आई टॉर्चर्ड ऑन अनदर लेवल, बट वो मेरा एक था कि नहीं, आई यूज टू स्काई गेज and I used to feel that something is happening, something is communicating, So then I again got back in that same practice of looking at the sky. So sunsets में देखती थी, I would take a cup of tea. Still I do that. If I am at home and if I get the time, I take a cup of tea and I look at the sunset. That is very therapeutic and it is healing
very
on its own.
Yes.
On its own. मैं कुछ मतलब for other things you have to take healing modalities, या we have to go, like अगर बीमार हो तो डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ता है, तो यहाँ पे जरूरत.
But I'll tell you, healing modalities also can be bypassed if you can do this.
Exactly.
A lot can be healed just like that.
Yeah, because our soul essentially has a lot of power.
Yes.
And the soul was created much before all the other things came much later.
Yes.
On earth it came, when we came on earth, and then the earth also evolved, and then there was a lot of things. Previously we were all cavemen. तो बहुत बारी ना मैं आत्मिक पावर के बारे में बहुत बात करती हूँ कि आत्मा की जो पावर है ना, उसे उजागर करो. You may afford or you may not afford to go to any of the things. Even the treatments, worst case illness भी है, मतलब not just the mental but the physical illness also. If you are connecting with nature, I think you can work beautifully with that.
Oh, the lot. Even like simply sitting and reading a book. है ना, playing your guitar, like I said, violin. You can just do anything. You don't just be by yourself.
Yeah.
Many people get scared to be by themselves. Many people get scared to sit alone.
Yeah.
Because initially when you will sit alone, there is a lot that will come up. There are a lot of emotions that will surge, and people don't know how to handle this.
Yes.
People don't know why they are getting angry. People don't know. We are trying to sit in the nature, but मुझे तो बेचैनी हो रही है, मुझे तो ये हो रहा है. But yeah, होने दो, बेचैनी होने दो, रोने को आने दो, like बुखार आ रहा है, आने दो. Allow your body to detox. Allow your body to throw out, vomit everything, and then you see the peace that follows.
I think so. वो पूरा जो चीज़ surface किया हुआ होता है, when you allow, I think, does it just go? Is it already surface or something is surfacing?
So you don't have to hold on to it. You have to allow it, observe it, let it go.
Again, I allow.
I allow. Let it go.
Let it go. Kind of. That,
Very important.
Yeah. So सो दैट इज व्हाट आई थिंक स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस में अगर आप कुछ और नहीं कर सकते हो बट ये भी ऐसी
More than
being
enough.
with the nature, like you said, playing a guitar or following up a hobby and all of
Yes.
that, you know, it really also makes you joyful, you know.
Yes.
And that joyful brings
And
the healing.
breathing is the best part.
या वो तो हम वैसे ही कर ही रहे हैं बट थोड़ा करेक्ट
No,
ब्रीदिंग
but
करना
where are we
चाहिए.
aware of the breathing?
हाँ वही थोड़ा करेक्ट ब्रीदिंग करना
Sometimes
पड़ेगा.
अगर आप एक्चुअली ऑब्जर्व करोगे हम बहुत फास्ट ब्रीदिंग करते हैं.
हाँ
We are not even breathing at the pace we should be doing it.
या
Or we skip breaths. We don't realize we do that.
we
Because
skip breaths.
we are doing so much of this unconsciously that we are not even aware how much the stress levels or the anxieties or this need to do something, हम उसमें कितना अंदर अपने आप को हमारे ब्रेथ को हम कहाँ ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं.
वो तो कभी नहीं करते हम बिकॉज इतना सबकॉन्शियसली हो रहा है ना, कौन बॉदर करेगा.
Yeah, but that is because we are not in gratitude for it. उनसे
Yeah,
पूछो जिनकी ब्रेथ जा रही है.
yeah. So last में डॉक्टर अनीता, I would also like to ask one more question is that थोड़ा सा एक प्रैक्टिकल हमें एग्जाम्पल्स दीजिए जहाँ पे हम ये जो शिव शक्ति के कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, द डांस बिटवीन द शिवा एंड शक्ति जो आपने बताया है, उसके हम हमारी लाइफ कैसे बेटर कर सकते हैं और हमारे स्पिरिचुअल स्ट्रेंथ्स को हम कैसे एम्पावर कर सकते हैं.
स्पिरिचुअल स्ट्रेंथ्स को तो एम्पावर करने के लिए जैसे हमने बोला कि मेडिटेशंस करना, थेरेपीज लेना, बिकॉज मैंने ये भी देखा है जब लोग बहुत सारा अपना क्लटर अंदर का कचरा क्लियर करते हैं उनकी इंट्यूटिव पावर्स ऑटोमेटिकली जागृत होने लगती है एंड बेसिकली द शक्ति बिगिन्स टू फ्लो
flow
because the trauma and the blockages are being released.
the conditions,
So
the
taking
patterns,
therapies also
yes.
helps a lot.
Okay.
जैसे जैसे हम लोगों की थेरेपी लेते हैं we see that they are getting better and better. They are coming to their own power. They are becoming empowered
Okay.
as people and they are handling their relationships better.
Okay.
कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, everything I cannot do it on my own. We cannot see ourselves in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
So same way if we are doing meditations and because I know many people, मैं तो 2 घंटा meditate करती हूँ ये, but I am not able to come out of a certain situation, then we need help.
Yes.
Then you need somebody, but not always. So you should know when you have to use nature, when you have to use your own creative abilities, when you have to take therapies. There is nothing wrong in taking therapies nowadays. Everybody knows that it's a part and parcel. जैसे डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं
Right.
वैसे ही we can take therapies. Main thing is always come to a point जहाँ पे आप aware हो. अगर मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है तो I have to be aware कि मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है तो ये righteous anger है कि ये trigger है, एक रिएक्शन है किसी सिचुएशन के लिए एंड देन गो इनटू इट. इफ इट इज राइटियस एंगर, ओके किसी ने बहुत गलत कर दिया, आपको गुस्सा आया, एक प्रोटेक्टिव गुस्सा भी रहता है. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एंगर आल्सो एंड समटाइम्स यू आर इनटू अ रिएक्टिव एंगर एंड मीन्स आपको 2 मिनट में ट्रिगर हो रहा है, गुस्सा आ रहा है और यू आर गोइंग इनटू योर लैक. सो मेनी टाइम्स आई हैव सीन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स इन हाउसेस, like brothers and sisters में जो conflicts रहते हैं and it is also coming from how you have been nurtured as a child, where your relationship with your parent is or how you were differentiated is that's where then वो मैंने तो कितनी बार ये देखा है कि प्रॉपर्टी की लड़ाइयों में भी it is actually the inner child.
Yes.
There's nothing there, it is you feel that person is evil or this one is this, but they're actually all wounded people.
Is it?
Yes, they're all wounded. So you have to be aware.
Okay.
कि मैं कौन से कर्म कर रहा हूँ, क्या कर रहा हूँ, सामने वाले को कैसे ट्रीट कर रहा हूँ. Your awareness will make you win your life, because otherwise you're only creating lot of karma. You're creating a lot of baggage for yourself. If you are going to say, like you said, I allow. If I'm not going to allow myself to heal, then I'm only adding more baggage. And one fine day you will collapse.
Yes.
One fine day you will collapse. So coming back to the entire thing, anything for a harmonious relationship, whatever you want to do for your spiritual practices, become aware.
Okay.
Me, what am I going through? So there's a very beautiful chapter in Sai Baba's Sai Sat Charitra, which I would like to say is about, grinding the wheel. So when there are two things of the wheel, one goes this way, one to grind that wheat, and there is a handle.
जिसे चक्की
So
कहते
Baba
हैं,
says like, when you are, one is your samskaras, your karmas, and one is your prayers and your hard work, and when you are grinding that wheel, your focus has to be the, whenever there is chaos. अभी समझो आप ट्रैफिक में हो, you're trying to cross a road and there are cars coming from everywhere. What are you going to do?
Wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you are in chaos, when you are in complete storm, you just have to be still. This is very profound.
And I can vouch for it that I was also not still for the longest time, because when there was so much of chaos and there was so much of confusion, I thought it is my moral responsibility to, bring myself to safety.
Yes.
And I was doing so many things and I was always taken back, I wasn't moving ahead. And I think I took a good 6 months for me to understand that lesson, that I just have to be, of course, there were a lot of messages from angels and guidance, and from everywhere it was coming, oracle cards se bhi I was getting those messages. But what you said makes a lot of sense, is that when a lot of thing is happening, you just have to be still.
And coming to the end and summing it all up,
Yes.
there is this song which we have from our Hindi movies.
Yeah.
I'm just going to explain the first few words of it. ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, और शिव ही सुंदर है. ईश्वर सत्य है means God is the truth. Truth is Shiva and Shiva is beautiful. जागो उठकर देखो, ज्योत उजागर है means awaken. Awaken, arise and see there is an light that is burning and you are that light. So we all have to just keep moving towards our own light.
Moving towards ourselves. That's how you reach. So all of us at the end of the day, we are all Shaktis trying to reach our Shiva towards the light. That's what we are going,
Yes.
Like again here we see the balance of Shiva and Shakti,
Yes.
So thank you, Dr. Anita, so much for your profound wisdom on this topic. And I think now people will understand that everything is about balance in this life, and the balance cannot be always 50-50. It can be 40-60, it can be 70-30, it can be even 90-10.
Yes.
But there has to be some sort of play that's constantly should be happening for us to move ahead,
Yes.
And with this beautiful divine dance and the awakening of the family of feminine, I would really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to be part of this soul talk where you spoke Atma se Atma ki baatein. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for watching this wonderful episode with Dr. Anita. And I would really request you, if you like the podcast and if you find कि इसमें आपके लिए कुछ wisdom था, कोई knowledge था, please like and subscribe our channel. And also please write in the comments और कौन सी चीज़ें आप सुनना चाहते हैं और क्या हमसे जानना चाहते हैं. We will try our level best to get that. Thank you.